We're gonna get started. Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from across Canada. My name's Scott. I'm an FSI with 3CDSB Edmonton. Today I'm going to be taking you through Power Hour. Lots of different ways to be able to run this type of class. I'm going to focus more on the speed, the agility, that kind of idea, and then we're going to run through some circuit, really get that heart rate up. You're going to really sweat today. We're really going to feel it, so make sure you've got tons of water. If not, go run and grab that now. You are going to need it, guaranteed. Lots of huffing and puffing, lots of just sweat and feeling good. So if you're stressed, if you're having a hard time with this isolation to try and stave this off, flatten the curve, whatever you want to call it, set that brain at the door. Don't worry about anything for the next hour because you can't change life for that next hour. Just enjoy the hour. Have fun with it, laugh, sweat, have a great time with it. Then we can pick up where we left off after the hour. But until then, no stress. All about fun, all about sweating, all about pushing yourself, all right? So challenge yourself the best you can. Of course, if you need to modify anything, I will show a couple modifications throughout. As well, if you find that it's difficult, regress yourself, take breaks when you need, grab extra water if you need, anything like that. So a couple house cleaning items first. First, we're going to start off with our disclaimer. So in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to the Canadian Armed Forces members by using social media platforms. The virtual fitness classes tailored to the Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness levels are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Active Questionnaire through the Canadian Society for Exercise Physiology. We're going to put that down in the link at the bottom, so if you do need that, it's right below, okay? If you experience any pain or difficulty during these exercises presented in this video, it is recommended that you do stop and you do consult a healthcare provider before you continue on. If you are a CAF member and you sustain any injuries during this, I want you to fill out that CF98, all right? Number two, if you have music, go grab that now, okay? I'm not gonna have any in the background, so you can play your jams, so you can pump whatever tunes you need to get you excited, to get you ramped up for this exercise. Number three, again, lots of water. Top it right up. I kind of regret only filling it halfway, but we're gonna see how it goes, all right? Of course, modifications, rests, all up to you. If you're finding it too difficult, make it easier. If you're finding it too easy though, I want you to push yourself to try and make it harder as well. That make sense? Of course it does. Beautiful. All right. Before we get rolling, we always need to warm up first. Reason for that warm up, especially in a program like this with lots of jumping around, lots of lower body specific stuff, we really want to make sure that that body's warm, okay? We really want to skeeve away any kind of injuries and decrease that, mitigate it completely would be even better. We don't want to fight with injuries. We don't want to roll an ankle while we're having some fun right now, right? Last thing you want to do is be cooped up inside, and no longer than that, you have to put your foot up because you rolled an ankle. Don't do it, all right? Let's roll through a nice warm-up. Find yourself some space. Throughout this workout, you're gonna need kind of like a 5x5 space, give or take. Forwards and backwards at least, and at least side to side. So the bigger space you have, the better, but we're gonna travel back and forth a little bit in the space that you have provided to yourself. So for myself, I'm in my spare room. All right, here we go. Stand up, find a little bit of space, make room. Very entailed warm-up. We're gonna sweat hard right from the warm-up. So if you find that the warm-up is already hard, that means we've done it correctly to prep us for what's to come, all right? Lots of fun with this one. I've got some ladder drills. Yes, you see there's no ladder, but we're just gonna mimic it in our mind. We're gonna pretend. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a scenario and parameters around how to picture it on the floor. When we get into that, that's where the fun happens. Because even without a ladder there, we tend to stumble. We tend to trip around. We tend to screw up the movement, and that's okay. All I'm trying to do with those, not only to get some fitness rolling, get some heart rate up, I want to wake up the mind. Maybe we've been sitting around a little bit more than we thought we should be. We're a little bit bummed with what's going on. Maybe mental health is present at this point. So we want to be able to laugh at ourselves and have fun in the environment that we're in. So if we can have that, we're just going to give that brain a good boost of good endorphins. Everything's going to feel fantastic. All right, so you're in your space. Hands come out to the side, rotate the palms up and pull the shoulder blades together. Rotate the palms down, come across the chest. Palms up, palms down. Palms up, palms down. Really squeeze the shoulder blades back, squeeze the chest forward. So you're firing those little muscles, the pecs, all the little muscles in the back, the rhomboids, the lats, we're getting all those moving. With the rotation of the hands, we're also getting that rotator cuff. So more often than not, when you feel shoulder problems, it's usually that bad boy. Not always, but we tend to forget about it because it's just a small little guy. Beautiful. Hands in front, one up, one down, and then switch. Make sure you're not going to whack anything in the ceiling like I almost did, taking out that light. Hope everyone's enjoying. I don't even know if this is week 4 or week 5 at this point. It's been a long time in isolation as well. So whatever it is, I hope you're finding something fun to do, maybe creating a new skill, finding a new hobby, maybe getting back into a hobby you haven't done in a long time. For myself, I'm really trying to work on some amateur photography. That's just kind of a little hobby of mine that I've been really trying to work on. Of course, trying to read a little bit more. And now that it's been nice outside, actually shortly after this, I'll be going for a bike ride within self-isolation, keeping away from people. I'm gonna get outside in that fresh air. So at least get out for that walk maybe later today, enjoy some sun, things like that. Plant one heel, sweep down, come up, reach. Get that slight extension in the spine, bend down, reach. Slight extension. One more each side. Beautiful, feels good. Frankenstein, so straight leg, don't bend that knee, try and touch the toes if you can. If you can't, you can only touch shins, that's fine. If you can only reach your knees, that's fine, doesn't matter. Just that nice little straight walk. Really feel that stretch in the hamstring. Two more each. Beautiful. Stagger your feet however you would for a normal squat. Your stance pattern is fine if your toes are out, if your knees are straight. As long as knees stay over toes while you're heading down, then we're going to move those and manipulate them after that. So, hands together. Squat down, deep as you can. If you find that you're up on your toes, that's fine. Go only where you can, because if you fall, you might plunk down. It's okay. Wherever you can, get as deep as you can. Hands together, press the palms together. You'll notice the knees get pushed out. So again, whether toes are up or if you can get the toes down, doesn't matter. Press out. Then I want you to rotate to one side. You're going to feel that stretch a little bit more on the opposite. Rotate. One more time each. Beautiful. Stand. Shake it out. Palms together. Round 2. Down we go. Press out first. Shift to one side. Great job. Shift to the other. Should feel that stretch. Some feel it more in the hip. Some feel it more in the butt. Maybe the back is tight. Just getting things moving. One more to the other side as I almost fall over. Beautiful. Up. One more time. Shake them out. You probably feel it in hip flexors at this point. It's okay. We're stretching them out. Palms together. Shift to one side. To the other. One more time each. Beautiful. Coming on up. Big step forward into a little mini lunge, so a little half lunge. Rotate over the front leg. Come back to the start and then flex over that front leg. Come back to the start. Step back. Other leg. Big lunge. Twist. Flex. Come back up. Big step. Twist. My balance is being challenged today. Beautiful. Lunge. Over top. One more each side. So whether it's that forwards or backwards step, you'll notice I've switched. That's okay, whatever you prefer. And switch. Last one. Beautiful. In that 5x5 space, not bumping into the coffee table, anything like that. An inchworm, so it's straight knees. Touch the floor where you can, walk yourself out, so you're in like a full plank. I'm just gonna slide back so you can see me. I want you to do just a little half push-up, just wake up that tricep a little bit, okay? Then I want you to walk yourself back. Stand up, bend over again, keep the knees straight, walk yourself out. Mini push-up. If you prefer the full push-up, that's fine. Back up, 2 more. Slowly back down, Out we go. Again, if you want that full push-up, that's fine with me. One more. Either half or full. Beautiful. Now let's wake up this guy. Everyone knows I'm good for it. If you've had me as an instructor before, maybe you watched my previous video, I always love to challenge the brain to body connection. I feel that that's very, very important. If we can't get the brain to coordinate to the body exactly what it wants to do, and the body can't respond to that, that's where we stumble. So let's wake it up now because they're coming in the ladder next. Once we get into our first ladder drills. So, jumping jack first. All you're gonna do is you're gonna follow what I have to say. I'm not gonna change myself for the first couple cues because I don't want you to copy me. I want you to figure it out for yourself. Take away your right hand. So now what that looks like is this. Bring it back. Take away your left foot. Ah, gotcha. There's two ways. It's either this or it's this. Doesn't matter. Bring it back. Now the fun one. Take away your right arm and your left leg. And everyone goes, good. Laugh at yourself. Have fun with that, right? It's this. Whoop, even I screwed it up. It's right here. Laugh at it. Have fun with it. Back in. 3, 2, 1. Relax. You can start to feel me huff and puff. You can feel yourself huff and puff. Might be starting to get warm. Crack a window if you need to. Go grab the fan after this warm-up while I do the demonstrations of the exercises. Okay? Next guy, exact same thing, but I want a seal jack, which means it's a clap in front instead of the hands overhead. So what I'm talking about is this. Take away your right foot. Ah, changes things, right? So, oh, I'm even backwards yet again. I'm a little bit rusty. You guys caught me live, no less. Right? Bring it back. Take away the left arm and the right leg. So it's either this or it's this. Messing with you. Back to it. Three, 2, 1. Beautiful. Big breath in. Big breath out. Try and calm that spike of that heart rate right away. You're going to feel it, so it's going to make you huff and puff a little bit more. Easy way to skeeve it is that big breath in, nice slow breath out. Next guy, mountain climbers. Really just getting warm. Yes, this is still just warm up. You have two choices. You either drive the knee to the chest, which is my preference. Notice that my hands are directly under my shoulders. I'm not out here, and my bum's not in the air. Nice straight plank position. Either here, or some people like to do the mountain climbers with a hop and a tap. Your choice. I prefer this guy. This is me. We're going to go for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice and quick. Just waking up the core, getting cardio going. It's basically a high knee, but we're not laying on the floor. Or we're not standing up, sorry. 2, 1, time. Little breather. We're going to do it one more time. Oh, sweating already. This is good. 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, 1, and done. Beautiful. Coming back up. Ooh, really feeling it, really feeling it. This is good. Into a butt kick. Your choice if you want your hands on your butt while you kick, or if you want your hands in front like you're running. Your choice. Same thing, 10 seconds, nice quick jog. If this is too much for you, just walk it. Nothing wrong with that. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. So either here or here, your choice. 2, 1, relax. One more time. In 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Your choice, right? 2, 1, time. Relax. Go grab that water. You're huffing and puffing pretty good. All right, how many people are like, wow, that felt like the workout right there? Perfect, you did it right. That's exactly what we want. We really want that body warm, okay? We're going through ladder drills. How it's gonna work. Pretend you have a ladder on the ground, stepping in and out of those squares. We're gonna travel forward about 5 feet, backwards about 5 feet. You ready? Let's get this guy going. We're gonna dive right into it. We're not even gonna mess around. All right, we're warm, we're ready. Our first guy, ins and outs. So you're gonna stand outside your ladder. 1, 1, move forward. In, out, out. You're gonna do 5 forward. You're then going to run back to the start as if you were back at the start of your ladder and continue again. We're gonna do 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 4 rounds. Sounds like a Tabata? Yes, we're doing half of that only though. You're gonna go as fast as you can while keeping form. If you go faster than your brain, you're gonna stumble, and that's okay, but you wanna play that fine line, all right? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, and go. In, out. For that first time, again, do it 5 times, run back to the start. Again, as you get better at it, try and speed it up. But just remember, you're still trying to stay within your ladder. 2, 1, relax. If you found that not terrible, but you found yourself staring at the floor, I want eyes up. Look at the wall in front of you. 2, 1, let's go. So head up. Remember, you need to travel that little bit. Try not to stay still unless that's all the space you have. If that's all the space you have, do your 5, stand still for 5 seconds, do it again. And time. So we got 2 more to go. Feeling the heart rate, right? It spikes. 2, 1, here we go. If you're finding it easy, here's your next challenge. And you go backwards. Little challenge for this guy. And time. We got 1 more. Three, 2, 1, here we go. If you can get even faster at this point, go for it. Just make sure you feel like that imaginary ladder is not getting crumpled up. We know how that can happen. Four seconds, keep going. And time. Grab some agua. First one done. Quick 30 seconds, we're doing the next one. Think of this one as a scissor pattern. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you're gonna switch. Almost like a jumping lunge, but we're not lunging, okay? It's just up nice and quick. How it's gonna work, if I'm traveling towards the camera, which is to my left side, my left foot goes first, I switch to my right foot, then I move over 1 square. Left, right, left, right. Do 5, then I want you to revert and go back the other way. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Left foot first for me. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna feel like you're gonna look down on the first one. That's okay. You still gotta picture that ladder, right? 2, 1, time. If that didn't feel so bad, now the eyes go up. Now we start to look at the broad horizon, all right? 2, 1, round 2. And time. Nice work. In those 10 seconds, 1 big slow inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Get the heart rate to drop 1 or 2 beats. It's going to be easier. Number 3, go. 1, and time. We got one more. You'll notice as you start to try and speed it up, that's when you tend to stumble. That's your challenge point. You want to look for that. Here we go. 2, 1, finish up. Let's go. Head up if you can. If you can't, that's fine. Look down. Two, 1, done. Grab that water, you got your 30 seconds. Next one, we're gonna feel like a kid. How many have done hopscotch before? As a kid, as an adult? Perfect. Who hasn't ever? You're in for a treat. Here's how it's gonna work. Think of the ins and outs that we did, but now we're gonna hop. So outside, hop in with your right foot, hop out with both, hop in with your left foot. Right foot, left foot. Right foot, left foot. I want you to do 3 on each side. So instead of 5, I want you to do 6. So 3 on each. All right? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right, left. Go slow. And then run back to the start. If you're finding this tough on the knees, maybe you have an ankle problem that's bugging you, just walk it, right? You can just go to here, out, up, out. All right? So you can still walk this one. And time. Beauty. 1 down. All right, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, make sure you're traveling about a foot each time. That's roughly what the squares are, give or take. Again, try and get 6. Two, 1, time. Beauty, we're halfway. Few might have stumbled, that's okay. Ready? 2, 1, let's go. Oh, we're dripping sweat already. We're not even in the main workout yet. Oh, this is feeling great. Go team, that's it. And time. You got 1 left. Ready, set, go. Again, eyes up if you can. Four, 3, 2, 1, and time. Nice job. Head over, grab some water if you need. You got your 30 seconds. Should be huffy puffy, should feel a little bit sweaty at this point. If you find pain, anything like that, again, either regress or stop. Check in with a healthcare provider, all right? Should be feeling great right now. 10 seconds. I lie, not 10 seconds. I gotta show you the next one. Single leg in and out, so you got an extra 30 seconds on me. Freebie. Think of your ladder to one side of you. I'm gonna stand on the outside of that ladder. 1 leg. We're gonna start right leg. If you prefer left leg, I like to say dominant side first. Hop in, hop out. Move up, hop in, hop out. Hop in, up, up. So you're going at an angle and then sideways. At an angle, sideways. Almost like we're making like a little lightning bolt. All right? When you get to the end, all I want you to do is turn around and I want you to switch legs. Okay? Don't run back to the start on this one. 2, 1, let's go. Hop in, hop out, move forward. Hop in, hop out. Do your 5. Turn, other foot. Turn, other foot. Beautiful, turn, time. Remember when you go through that hopping into your imaginary ladder is a diagonal in, not a sideways in. 2, 1, let's go. Hop out sideways, move up. Move up, move up, move up. Good, turn. You notice for me, this one's hard to look up while I do it. Single leg is challenging for me. Some people are going, it's easy. Time. Everyone's going to be different. 2, 1, round 3. Two, 1, and time. One more. We're feeling it now. We've only got one more ladder drill after this, then we're moving on. 2, 1, here we go. Again, get eyes up if you can. If that's still easy, try and speed up. Three, 2, 1, and done. Grab your water. Well done, well done. One more. This one messes with everyone. It's called the icky shuffle. How we're going to do this guy. I'm going to try and explain this in the time frame we got. Ladders to the side of me here. Step in, step out. Then move up one. Step in, step out. Step in, step out. What it looks like with speed, a little bit quicker. I'm moving forward with each step in, and then I'm moving sideways. All right? Let's try it. 3, 2, 1, go. So nice and slow. So it's in, out, out. You saw me stumble trying to talk. Gotta laugh at that. Run back to your start. Same thing, because we're getting both sides, so it doesn't matter. 2, 1, and time. This next round, I'm going to show you what it looks like fast, so you can try and build that speed. 2, 1, here we go. So it's in and out, in and out, in and out. That's it. 3, 2, 1, time. Much better than the first round, right? Brain starts to get it. If you hear yourself dragging your feet, don't do it. You're tripping up that ladder. 2, 1, here we go, number 3. Oh, and I messed it up. Everyone's doing better. This is great. Two, 1, and time. One more. If this ain't the term of power hour, I don't know what is. This is fantastic. Last round, team. 2, 1, hit it. Big push. If you screw it up, don't get mad, just laugh. Keep going. Last 2 seconds. 1, and time. Very nice. We got a 2-minute break. And within those 2 minutes, I'm going to explain the next bit. Ladders are done. The craziness, the mind mess up, it's done. Piece of cake. Our next guy, 3 exercise circuit. How it's going to work, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. We're going to do it twice. No, I lie. We're going to do it 3 times. So 9 minutes, but we're really only doing 4.5 minutes of work because we're getting just as much rest. Pardon me. So this guy starts to get leg heavy. That was my focus on the day. So 2 things to be aware with this one. Number 1, if you haven't done a whole ton of exercise in the last 4 weeks, or you haven't been following along with the exercises that PSP's been providing Canada-wide, regress things just a little bit. I don't want you all of a sudden not being able to move for 3 days, okay? Not to say that it's going to get to that point, but maybe we're a little bit deconditioned so that delayed onset muscle soreness does come back. Number 2, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It means we're moving again and the body's like, ooh, I need to prepare myself for that next time. So it's going to get stronger. That's where some of the change happens. On the other end, if you're super fit and you don't find it that hard and you don't get sore, don't think that that didn't work, like the exercises were bad or the workout wasn't hard enough. Soreness doesn't necessarily elicit growth, okay? Keep that in mind. So if you do get sore, know it's coming, or if you're someone who's just susceptible to it, know it's coming. Be prepared for it. Don't let it deter you, okay? That's key. When we exercise, that first 2 weeks, we're so sore, we usually give up in the 3rd week, right? Let's be honest. Once you can get past that hump and you're less sore every single time, then you're motivated because now you've also hit a point of habit and routine because you've hit your 21 days, as well as you're now starting to feel stuff. People are starting to see maybe an aesthetic change. Maybe inside you're feeling better, more energy, you sleep better, you know? Now nutrition starts to change and we just get that cycle effect and that snowball effect of all positive good things. So keep that going, all right? First ones, jump squats. We're not going for low squats. We're just kind of getting that half squat and we're up. Regress it, there's no jump. And to progress it, you're jumping for height. Due to my situation, I can't jump, I'm gonna hit the ceiling. But if you have that extra space, higher ceilings, maybe you're outside doing this because it's beautiful out, jump to the sky. Jump as high as possible, okay? Number 2, explosive push-ups. Knees or toes, I don't care. I'm gonna always show from knees with this one, just with my back. So we're gonna drop in, and it doesn't have to be a huge clap or anything like that. I just want the hands to come off the ground. Okay? With it being time, I don't want you to worry about rushing on reps. I want you to work on the explosiveness of each push and the eccentric control back to the ground, okay? If you are someone that's amazing at push-ups and you want to just give her, do it, okay? Number 3 is our jump lunges. So, same thing, work more down, knee always hovers, we don't want to smash it into the ground. Maybe you're on concrete, maybe you're on hardwood, carpet's even not that great of a feeling. So from here we explode up and we switch. If you really want to switch with the hands, you can. I like to have a slight movement with them, but some people like to really swing them, okay? Your regression is a step back lunge. Your progression is you're pushing for height with every switch. 30 seconds off, and then we're gonna start again. Okay, so 30 seconds on for the jump squats, 30 push-up, 30 lunges, back to the start, 3 times. All right, we're diving right in. 2, 1, let's go, 30 seconds. Jump squats. Again, just a squat's fine. Jump squat, or like super explosion up. All right, really focus on trying to keep the heels down, push your hips back, and then push off the toes at the end. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Shake it out. You're going, I hate life right now. That's okay. We haven't done a whole lot, let's be honest. For you that have, awesome job, congrats. It has been tough to keep our workouts up, to keep the positivity up, nutrition, fitness, the whole 9. Keep that positivity going. All right, push-ups are next. Work your way down. 5 seconds. Knees or toes, your choice. 2, 1, core tight, go. Again, it's not about how many, unless you want to actually just fly through them, that's fine. If the explosion's too tough, you stay on your knees or your toes, you just do a push-up. Nothing wrong with that. All right? Two, 1, and time. Nice job. One of the harder exercises, of course. All right, you got that break. If you need that water, grab it. Again. It's gonna calm the heart rate. 10 seconds to our lunges. So the bonus is that there's at least a break between legs. 2, 1, here we go. Whether you're just doing lunges, whether you're jumping to the sky, doesn't matter. 2, 1, time. That's one done. 2 more rounds. We should be huffing and puffing right now. That's a fantastic sign. We're working hard. Lightheadedness, dizziness, move around in your rest. Don't just stand still. Especially don't just sit down. Try and walk around, get the muscles to squeeze the blood out of the legs, back into the heart. Get that garbage out. Round 2, jump squats. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Regress at any point. If you feel like this is too easy, but this is too hard, do 1 or 2, and then do 1 or 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. So you can kind of fit them in between, right? Two, 1, and time. Really feel that lactic acid rush, that burning feeling. Shake things out. Remember what's next? That's right, it's push-ups. 10 seconds, you can work your way down. All right, hands are down in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go for it, come on. Whether it's just push-up or explosive. Two, 1, and time. Woo! Those are getting tough. Jump lunges next. This is definitely getting us out of our comfort zone, which is where growth happens. If you're in your little cocoon, we don't change a whole lot. So we're tossing ourselves a little bit, challenging. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Three, 2, 1, and time. Because we're all doing amazing, and for time restraints, but we're gonna play it as you guys are amazing, because you really are. We're moving down. We're not gonna do our 3rd round. There's a couple more I do want to hit. I wasn't sure on time, so I want to make sure you get the best workout you can, okay? So, 2-minute break. Feeling good. It's actually 1.5 minutes at this point, but same thing. 2 rounds only. Snowboarders, which I'll show momentarily. Skaters, which is a lateral movement. And then as a popular request, we're going to do break dances as well, which is going to work on shoulder stability, mobility, and that brain to body connection. All right? If you've never done one, this is gonna mess with you. It's gonna be fantastic. Go slow, build speed. I'm gonna show exactly how you do it. You can make it more of a strength exercise. You can make it more of a speed, power, cardio exercise. So whatever you feel you can coordinate under control. All right, 45 seconds yet. Snowboarders first. Snowboarders gonna be like a frog jump, which means you're getting your butt nice and low. You're gonna touch the ground. You're going to spin 180 degrees, which means facing directly behind me, or directly behind you. You're going to touch the ground again. You're then going to turn back the same way you just came. If you just keep going in a circle, right? So, touchdown, turn, touchdown, come back the same way, turn the other way, back the same way. We got this, right? 10 seconds. We're going to fly through. Then I'll show that next one. 4, 3, 2, 1, Go, bum low. As you get tired, all we do is we just kind of bend forward and turn. I don't want that. I don't want the back bending. Straight back, nice and deep. If it's too hard to spin, we walk. If that's too easy, you jump for as high as you possibly can. And time. Nice. Skaters are next. Exactly what it sounds like. Big speed skater stride. So on one foot, we kick across, we catch. Level 1, we just come behind. Okay, work on the balance a little bit. Number 2, we catch, small push. Number 3, big pushes. Really load in. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, on your foot, 1. Let's go. Whatever version you prefer. It's like a big skating stride. Maybe some of the hockey teams watching. I'm probably doing pretty terrible, right? That's okay. I count to 10. That's my job. 2, 1, time. Nice. All right, breakdancers. Gonna explain super quick. We got short time. Into a plank. You're gonna roll. So whichever hand's on the ground, that foot goes underneath. Touch your bum to the floor. Come back over. Switch. Foot, bum, down. Too easy? We now hop. All right. Lots of rotation. Crap ton of core. Great feeling. 2, 1. Here we go. So tap. Woo. Balance is sure challenged today. My brain's not having any of it. So I'm gonna do level 1. Three, 2, 1, time. Oh, that gets the heart rate going. That's a good one. Back up to the top, snowboarders. 20 seconds. Only one more of each though. That's it. Nothing more. Whew. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Really push. Remember, last round. Then we're switching exercises. Nice deep hips. Really get low. Go team 7. 2, 1. Time. Cross it off. You're never seeing it again. Skaters next. All right, ready? Find your side. Foot's up. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice job, keep going. 6 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, done. All right, those dreaded break dancers. Very love-hate. Last time you see them though. Ten seconds. Feeling good. Heart rate's down. We're huffy puffy. We're killing it as a team. 2, 1, go. Tap, tap, or you're hopping, your choice. Ooh. Balance is challenging. Especially after those push-ups, right? Woo! Two, one, time. You got a 2-minute break. I love it. Guess what, team? There's less than 15 minutes left and we are done. Feels like we just started. Yes, we didn't just start, I know. I can feel the sarcasm. It's great. It means I'm doing my job. Whew. We're only doing 1 round of this last one and it's only 2 exercises. We give a second to catch my breath. You can hear me panting like a crazy dog. There's always a lesson in most exercises we do. Don't go running before you teach a class. It does make it a little bit more challenging, but I'm always up for a challenge, as should you. 1 more minute yet. The 2 we're gonna do is a sprinter start lunge. So from the side, what it looks like, we really reach down. From here to quick power. Back down, quick power. Back down, quick power, okay? We're gonna do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other side. Then we'll take our 30-second break, okay? Then I'm gonna show the last one. All right, 30 seconds, 35 seconds. Good chance, calm that heart rate. Get her down. It only makes life easier. All right, you got 15 seconds. You can do it slow, you can do it fast. I want you to work on that balance though. So a little pause up at the top before you drop back down. Make sense? 5 seconds. 1 foot forward, 1 foot behind. Hand down. 2, 1, go. Hand comes up, we drop opposites. Hand comes up, we drop opposite. Just like you would take off running, right? Instead of a push up, we would push forward. Keep going. But that's the same motion, right? We get into our running block, off we go. Running block, off we go. 8 seconds. Remember, we're only doing 1 of each of these. 2, 1, switch legs, keep going. Time's still going, opposite drive. Always know whichever leg's on the ground, the opposite hand's touching the ground. So you can do your switch, right? Really push through your heel, don't push through your toes. Really feeling that balance. You'll notice toes grip the ground. Kind of like monkey feet. That keeps your balance. 2, 1, time. I'm gonna quickly jump into the next one. You got break. Kneeling, so from your toes, notice that I'm sitting on my heels. I'm not putting my toes down, I'm on my toes. Explosively from this position, we're gonna drive our hips up and we're gonna actually pull ourselves off the ground, land on our feet. And you're going, what the hell are you talking about? From here, drive, back down. From here, drive, back down. So those kettlebell swings we've worked on, here they come. All right, 2, 1, let's go. Laugh at yourself if you can't get it, try your best, just go for it. If that's too easy for those people who went, it's easy, point your toes. So you gotta sit lower. Many as you got, even if you got none, it doesn't matter. You're trying, it's up here that we're working. 2, 1, break. We made it. We made it. Big high five to everyone. Nice job. Pat on the back. 2-minute walk around. Go fill your water bottle. We're gonna stretch next after a 2-minute cool down. Cool down doesn't just mean sitting around. Move around, walk around. Go run downstairs, go retop up your water bottle. Maybe you're gonna hit the washroom super quick, here's a great chance. But just keep moving. You notice that I never sit still? That's not just an exercise, that's me always. It's my energy. I wanted to pass that on to you. We crushed that. That wasn't easy. Doesn't matter your skill level. I can tell right now, no one's laying on the ground going, oh my God, I hate you right now. But if you are, you're also going, but that felt fantastic. So there's nothing but positivity about that, right? Do a quick reassess, see how you feel. Check for lightheadedness, dizziness, nauseous? No? Beautiful. You want to double check heart rate's coming down? Find that wrist pulse that I did a couple of weeks back. So just above the wrist bones, index ring, kind of on that edge. We're not directly on top, just off to the side. Feel that heart rate. If you can see a clock, count 10 seconds. Whatever number you get at the 10-second mark, times it by 6. That's your heart rate currently. We're going to check it in another minute and a half. Another minute, let's say. And we're going to see if it's coming down. If it's coming down, great. If it feels like it's still high, your heart's still in your throat, you're still panting really hard, you're having a hard time trying to catch your breath, when I say we're going into our stretch, you keep moving around until you get back into a slightly more rested state. Reason for that, as soon as we sit down and we stop contracting muscles, that's when the blood rushes away from the brain because it's the legs that are being used. And of course, we know there's a lot of muscle mass down there. We want to be able to keep the blood to the brain so we don't get that lightheaded. You start to see those stars, all that kind of gross feeling stuff. We don't want it, okay? So you're going to jump into the stretch when you feel that you can sit down without having any other symptoms like that. Make sense? Great. We got another 15 or so. Again, work on that breathing technique, in through the nose, out through the mouth. A great way to learn about your breathing and how to control your breathing. Jump over to Adrian's YouTube or onto our PSP websites, and we've got links to those yogas that she does. Great, great, great for breathing, okay? Really good for your strength as well as your mobility and flexibility. So it rounds you all out, getting an amazing workout without having like a crazy sweat fest like now. Although, not saying that you're not going to sweat doing yoga though. But it's just another great way to learn an inner body connection to link it with the outer body fitness, okay? When you're feeling good, I want you to take a spot on the ground. Now, for this first couple, you're probably not going to be able to see me because I'm going to get you to lie on your back. So before you do, I'm going to show you what I'm looking for, then I'm going to have you repeat and walk you through it, all right? So we're going to lay down on the ground. I'm going to face around so you can see my legs. Hands go out in a T position, okay? Take your right leg, cross it over your left knee. So we're kind of in like a glute stretch. From here, you're going to take an inhale through your nose, slow exhale out of your mouth, and you're going to try and bring this foot to the floor. So nice and slow, try and keep all shoulders and that whole upper limb on the ground. Once you get down there, you can take that knee and try and push it away. Open the stretch up slightly. Then when I say switch, you're going to come back up. You're going to switch legs, switch knees, in through the nose, out through the mouth, to the other side. All right, when you're ready, on your back. Feet flat on the floor like you saw me. Right leg over left knee. Big inhale through the nose, nice and slow. Exhale through the mouth. Slowly tip that leg down towards the floor. And hold. So, while you're hanging out, relax. Think of your breathing, okay? We're going to do a little bit of a reflect on the class. First off, it was a fantastic class, and I thank you all for coming out this afternoon or this morning, depending on what time your time zone is. Great low power hour, tons of calories. If you want ballpark, and I mean everyone's different, I did 246 calories. So, again, we're feeling good. We've burnt some calories. We got some wicked happy endorphins running through. We probably feel more productive. We might feel antsy to what to do next. I want you to switch sides while I continue talking. So come back up, left foot over right knee, inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, head over to your side, foot flat on the floor, nice slow breathing, push that knee away from the body towards the toes, get that deeper stretch, hang out there, nice easy breathing. So again, you might feel more productive at this point. Maybe you have an ambition now to do something, whether that's to cook, to bake, to make lunch, to maybe go outside and walk the dog because you're nice and warm, you're feeling good, you want to be in the sunshine. Maybe this is that time where you're like, wow, I'm pooped. I just want to read for a little bit. Great. You know, if you have to go back to work, it is what it is, but I thank you for coming. Take that time later today for you, right? This is that time now. Beautiful. Staying lying on the floor. Come back up to your start position. Keep your left foot crossed over your right knee. I then want you to reach in between that hole that you've created and pull your knee to your chest. So you're doing like a glute stretch or a figure 4 stretch. So if you need a quick look, pop up, check out the camera. Again, crossed over, we're gonna lie back and we're just gonna hold. Okay, whether foot's in the air or not, doesn't matter. More stretch, you pull towards you. Less stretch, you relax. So find your happy place there. Find where you're feeling that slight stretch, so slight discomfort, but no pain. Okay, I want you to just hold. So take a second, reflect on your day even. How did your morning go? How do you feel right now? Better, worse, same. And what are your next couple steps for the day? All right? We plan, we prioritize. Now's the time to do it because we've left our stress at the door. Don't think about the stress. Think about something for you. Think about what you want to do today. Yes, work's always there. And yes, there's a lot of time crunches. But at the same time, our health and our mental health especially is very important. So this is a great time to come out. You've done this, you feel fantastic. Continue that momentum throughout your day. I want you to switch legs. So now it's going to be the right over the left, reach in, fall back, or if you're already falling back, just keep your stretch going. So we're really focusing on that lower body because that's what we hit mostly. We're feeling it. Again, we might feel some soreness. If after this video it's not enough of a stretch, I want you to take a couple extra minutes if you have it and continue your stretches. Some people have a stretching routine that they love to do. Some people have just certain stretches to hit certain spots. Maybe you have something to do with a shoulder thing and a physio or someone's told you to do this style of stretch. You can add that into this. Take a moment and do that, okay? Mine are just the recommended based on what we've done. I'm basically targeting the muscle groups that we have done. But if you have an extra 10, 15, 20, half an hour, go ahead and take more time and stretch. This is that one piece that we forget about. All right, coming on up. You can stand or you can kneel. I'm gonna kneel just to stay close to the frame, as well as stay close to the camera so I can chat with you a little more personally. So we're kind of in that half lunge. I want you to push the hips forward, and then I want you to squeeze the leg that's on the ground. I want you to squeeze that butt cheek. So when we squeeze that glute, you're gonna feel the hip flexor open up. I then want you to take both hands, clasp them behind your back, like so, and I want you to pull away. You're gonna feel the stretch in the chest. You're gonna feel that stretch in the glute and the hip flexor. So we're here. Notice that I'm not leaning back to get the stretch. I'm pushing my hips forward, okay? But I'm still in a nice straight line. Beautiful. Let's switch sides. Other way. Same thing. Hands together and pull. Beautiful. Shake it out. Maybe you're starting to feel that blood rush away. We're going to talk for just a moment just to send you off. Again, thank you so much for coming. Please like the page, share that page, share the video, spread the wealth of what PSP is offering to our CAF members. Again, even if you have someone that's interested to follow along, make sure they do that Get Active Questionnaire. Again, it's going to be down in the comments and the links below so that they can do it safely. Okay? Again, thank you all for coming. Like the Instagram page, go over to that YouTube, check out the Adrian's Yoga, check out our PSP Edmonton Instagram, this Facebook page, YouTube, you name it. We're out there, we're here for all of you. If you have any personal questions, fire it off to if you know any of us individually to be able to reach out to us, whether it's on Facebook, on that PSP website. Reach out if you're looking for programs, reach out if you're looking for any kind of support fitness-wise. We're here for you guys, all right? Take care, enjoy the sunshine, and have a fantastic day.